I'm not going back on too many of the things that I've said in the past, but I will say this: Devin Vassell is is absolutely him.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so this will not be a long video, okay? This is going to be a short one. I just wanted to go through this with you guys. So Noah Magaro George. Now, you guys know we love Noah over here, okay? I've had Noah on the channel a couple times, maybe 3 times. I don't know. I really like Noah. I like him a lot. But this is what Noah put out there. So he's always finding some really nice statistics. So there are 9 players that have taken at least 7 3-pointers per game. That's a lot of that's a lot of threes. That's jacking up a lot of threes per game and made at least 40% of their attempts this season. That's Steph Curry. Yeah, of course. Dame Lillard. Yeah, we expect that. Donovan Mitchell. Sure. LaMelo Ball. Dude, not a lot of people talk about LaMelo Ball, I guess because his team's so bad. Desmond Bane. I actually could see that. Tyler Hero. Okay. Bogdan. Kevin Huerter. Okay. And Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell is one of those. He's in the likes of Steph Curry, Dame Lillard, Donovan Mitchell. So Devin Vassell undoubtedly is one of the best shooters in the NBA. Now, we do need to contextualize it just a tad, just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Obviously, Steph Curry and Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell and LaMelo Ball, even Desmond Bane at this point, they get way more attention than Devin Vassell will get. Now, as time goes, Devin Vassell becomes an even better player. The Spurs become even more of a threat. I think that, it's going to be a little tougher for him. But as far as his just pure scoring ability, pure shooting ability, he is up there, man. Like, this is really impressive from that point of view. I also wanted to look at this, and we looked at this in another video as well. But if you just go through and you look at some of the games that he's had at 3-point shoot, because here's the thing, guys. When you shoot, you know how it is, especially, in the NBA, you're not going to just shoot a consistent 40%. Okay. It's going to be ups and downs, leaps and valleys. It's like that with everything in life, basically, right? Nothing is just a straightforward path. It's always going to be some ups and downs, but that's what makes this even more impressive, because Devin Vassell has had some showings where you just sit back like, what the heck, man? And he showed a little bit of this last season in the play-in game, in which he could just go off. Those were a lot of all were catch and shoot shots, but this is really impressive, especially from his role changing from last season to this season, in which, yeah, he still does a lot of catch and shoot threes. Do not get me wrong on that. But at the same time, it's a lot of pull-ups as well. It's a lot of using the screen to his advantage and getting himself open. He has really grown in this season alone. But if we look at his 3-point percentages, like, here comes the leaps and valleys, right? Like, he'll have a 1 for 7, but to make up for that, he'll have a 5 for 8. Or even if we go down 5 for 12 at 3, that is not bad by any means. 3 for 6, 4 for 9, not bad. 3 for 4, nearly perfect. 4 for 9, 4 for 8. Obviously you have an 0 for 4. You're gonna have it 2, 7. Those leaps and valleys. But for the most part, he has had some really good showings, man. So I just want to give him a little love in this video. Now, let me say this, okay? All right, let me say this. I'm not on the fence when it comes to Devin Vassell by any means, all right? I kind of still have my same opinion, but it's changed ever so slightly, all right? And I think it's changed in a way that no one could have expected. So when it comes to Devin, I always said that he was a really good shooter, okay? I saw him more as not really creating his own shot great. I thought that he was a really good catch and shooter. He can, have, some pull-up mid-range shots, but I just never saw something where it just sparked where I was like, oh, he's going to be a star. And I'm still not at that point with Devin. But I will say this. As far as his shooting ability, his shooting form, he is going to be absolutely nasty when it comes to matching him up with another star or a couple superstars or something. Like, it's going to be absolutely nasty. It's going to be devastating for the league to have someone that can come in and just randomly put up 10 for 17 or 5 for 8. You say 5 for 8 from 3. I mean, that will absolutely destroy your team if you have other people you have to deal with and you have to guard straight up. I mean, that's just going to be really, really tough to deal with. But the one thing that, and I said it's in other videos, one thing that stand out to me isn't just the shooting, okay? Because we always knew he was a good 3-point shooter, but it's the assists, man. It's the assists, and it's the facilitation. Now, obviously, overall, you see in this month 3.3 assists per game, 3.3 assists per game. It's like, oh, that's not that impressive, Clan. But if you watch the games, his facilitation skills are really good. Like, it's really up there. And there's been many a times that Pop just says screw it and put him at point, and he does a phenomenal job, especially if you look at his turnovers. While the ball is in his hands, and even when it's those games where he's doing a lot of facilitation, getting other guys involved, his turnovers typically don't go over 2. I mean, it's really rare that he gets more than 2 turnovers per game. And with he gets a little bit of attention on him and Keldon Johnson and whatnot. It's pretty impressive, man. It's pretty impressive. So just wanted to give him some love. Shout out to Noah on this one. I absolutely love this. He always comes up some really good statistics. We're gonna have to get back on Noah's Twitter and just like steal content. I'm stealing content from you, Noah. I hope you know that. I love him. But anyways, you guys want to support the channel really quick, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description. If you guys want to support or become a Patreon YouTube member, only $2 per month. I'll give it to you guys later. Until next time.